Okay, now I'm going to move to this. So, see the complete sequence. Complete sequence. Problem has started in USA. USA. So, USA is having Mandi. So, firstly, the three trading partner of USA, जापान, यूरोपियन यूनियन एंड चाइना, इन तीनों में मंदी आ जाएगी. ओके, एंड क्राइसिस इन यूएसए विल लीड क्राइसिस इन दीज थ्री कंट्री, एंड इन ऑर्डर टू सर्वाइव व्हाट दिस थ्री कंट्री विल डू, तो दे विल dump their product where? In a market like India. So destroying Indian economy completely. Okay, domestic industries, so they are going to be completely destroyed. This we have seen when the phase of Chinese goods came. Now its impact on India is not only this way. There are many ways. एक एक करके देखो इंडिया पे कहां कहां फर्क पड़ेगा. Now when India is trading with China, so we have trade deficit, but with European country, with USA, we have trade surplus. It means our exports are more and imports are less. Okay, so those countries where we are exporting more, their recession is there. Europe में recession आ गया. So what about Indian exports to Europe, Indian exports to USA? What will happen to that? क्या होगा? घटेगा. Exports of India, it is going to fall. Export will fall. तो supply of dollar will also come down. क्योंकि जिन जिन कंट्री में भारत एक्सपोर्ट करता है ना, जहां पे ट्रेड सरप्लस है, वहां मंदी आ गई, तो इंडिया एक्सपोर्ट्स आर गोइंग टू फॉल. तो लेस डॉलर विल बी सप्लाइड टू द आरबीआई. ओके, foreign currency reserve will increase or decrease. Those countries where we are exporting, okay, that's fine. Okay. Now another way, और तरीका. Now throughout the world, everywhere you can find Indian people. They are there, they are working there, they are earning there. So after paying tax to their own country, a part of that they are transferring India. That is called NRI remittances. And remittances basically from the Western country. Let us say Indians working in USA, their average per capita income is more than those of American people. Out of total population of USA, India's share is 1%. Indians are equal to 1% of their total population, but in the total tax revenue of USA, Indians' contribution is 6%. That clearly shows that Indians' per capita income is higher than those of American people on an average. So Indians are earning outside India. So when those countries where Indians are doing very well, if they are facing the problem of recession, वहां मंदी आ गई, तो first thing what they do, they remove Indians from the job, lay off. Indians को सबसे पहले जॉब से निकालते हैं. तो Indians are going to become jobless. So what about the NRI remittances? Yes. What will happen to NRI remittances? NRI remittances, they are also going to fall. Further, less dollar will come to India. So demand for dollar remaining same, but supply of dollar, it is going to fall. So then rupee is going to become weaker. Dollar will be costly. Rupee will depreciate. And when rupee is getting depreciated, what will happen? Already we have discussed while discussing the second part of the story. So India will be hurt not on a single front, internally as well as externally. On internally, because of dumping, domestic industries of India, they will collapse. And on external front, our export will fall. Remittances from NRI, they will also decrease. So less dollar will be supplied to the RBI. Demand for dollar remaining same and supply of dollar has come down. So what will happen to the price of dollar? किसी चीज का डिमांड उतना ही है और सप्लाई कम हो गया. So what will happen to the price? supply of dollar will come down drastically, demand for dollar remaining same, so price of dollar will increase. Dollar will be costly, so rupee will depreciate further. It will lead to depreciation of rupee. Very good, Vivek. Rupee will depreciate, and when rupee is getting depreciated, what will happen? हमने बहुत डिस्कस किया था फर्स्ट पार्ट में. While discussing the second part of the story, we have discussed depreciation and appreciation as well as devaluation and revaluation. So my question from you, when USA is in crisis, do you think it will hurt Indian economy as well? When USA is in crisis, do you think it will hurt Indian economy as well? Where? Internal front, external front, or everywhere? Or everywhere. American crisis will hurt Indian economy. Question is where? Answer is everywhere. Sir se leke pair tak. Sir se leke pair tak. How the things are linked? This link is the key. This is key to success for UPSC. यही सक्सेस है आपका. ठीक है, कनेक्टिविटी इज द की. Connectivity is the key. USA right now is under threat of recession. Why? I will give you an example, the current figures. So, why it is said that when US gets cold, the whole world starts sneezing. अमेरिका को जब जुकाम होता है तो पूरी दुनिया छींकती है. आई होप कि आपके समझ में आ गया. Recession in USA is going to lead recession throughout the world. India is not the exception. If the Americans are in crisis, Indian economy will also be hurt very, very badly, both on internal as well as external front. So coming back to now, May 2011. May 2011. Okay, limit was 13.1 trillion US dollar, and this much of borrowing already took place. It means president cannot borrow further, and ball was now in the court of the Senate members. And Senate members, they refused to pass the resolution, increase the limit, because they were very angry. They clearly said that for the last 1 decade, we are warning the government, they are making hue and cue, cut down the war expenses. It's not good for the health of American economy. But you turn a deaf ear. So this was bound to happen. We are not going to increase the limit. So it was confirmed that if Senate is not going to pass the resolution, increase the limit, then America is going to be in crisis. And when America is in crisis, it is going to bring global crisis. That was confirmed. Global crisis was on the cards. And 3 years ago, 2008, there was a global financial crisis related to banking sector, known as subprime crisis. This I will discuss under banking. And crisis was so severe, starting with Lehman Brothers. More than 120 banks of the world, they became insolvent, and the world economy was totally out of track. Somehow, things were managed, and again, there is a threat of global crisis. When I say American crisis, it also means global crisis. I hope you are getting my point. Shutdown of US economy was on the cards. Okay, but and then, it was not the matter of American economy, it was a matter of world economy. In order to survive, in the end, the Senate members, the Congress of USA, passed the bill and increasing the limit by 2.1 trillion. Passed the bill, and the debt ceiling was increased by 2.1 trillion US dollar. Now it increased to 15.2 trillion. I repeat again, it was not a matter of survival of Indian economy, American economy. It was a matter of survival of US economy as well, the world economy as well. In the end, Senate, in order to save the whole world from the crisis, pass the resolution, increase the bill by limit 2.1 trillion American dollar. The crisis was deferred, it was postponed, but it was conditional. ये जो सेनेट ने पास कर दिया, it was conditional. Condition was in the next 10 years, American government will have to cut down its expenditure by the same amount. By the same amount. And particularly the war expenses. Try to get my point. This limit was increased through passing the resolution, but on the condition that in the next 10 years, American government will have to cut down its expenditure, particularly war expenses, by the same amount. I hope this point is clear, yes or no? This point is clear, yes or no? Yes. And after that, you can say Americans started pulling out from Iraq and moreover Afghanistan. Their presence is there, even today in Gulf. But presence is not direct, that it used to be. Americans are providing mainly logistics support. Logistics support. Okay, this is the policy of American government. Now come to this increase in debt ceiling. 2011, from 13.1 to 15.2 trillion. Okay, since 1960, this limit has been increased by 78 times. Say this. What they are doing? They are not doing any work. They are taking benefit of their hard currency. कोई काम नहीं करते हैं. All the time, okay, since 1960, this limit has been increased by the parliament by 78 times. And right now, the ceiling is 31.4 trillion US dollar. It is around equal to 127% of their GDP. This is the present ceiling. Imagine 31.4 trillion American dollar. This is the present debt ceiling. But what is the present borrowing, total outstanding borrowing of American government? That is very surprising. Very surprising. Right now, when I am teaching, total outstanding loan on American government is around 36 trillion US dollar. How this cross this limit? This is the question. The limit is, who said very low? Sweksha, you said 31.4 trillion US dollar is the debt ceiling. It's a very low. 31 point, you know what is trillion? 10 to the power 12 trillion, very huge. This is the present limit, but total outstanding loan on US government is 36 trillion. How is it possible? Have they crossed the limit? The limit is 31.4 trillion US dollar. So how actual borrowing can exceed the limit? As per the reports, it is exceeding. It has exceeded, but no one is taking care of that. So definitely, President Biden has gone beyond his powers. So he can be, impeachment can be taking place against him. But who cares? अब वो ऐसे भी खत्म है, 10 दिन के बाद खत्म हो जाएंगे. So Americans are totally in the state of confusion. Today in the morning, I was trying to go through the American newspaper, but I could not do because I was feeling not good. तो मैं पढ़ नहीं पाया. ये थोड़ा सा आप उसको पढ़ोगे अच्छे न्यूज़पेपर से कि present selling is 31.4 trillion US dollar, but actual outstanding loan on American government through issue of bond, it is 36 trillion US dollar. Limit has been crossed. So president may be subject to impeachment, but now president is no more. No? New president is going to take over the charge. Things are not looking good for American economy. Now, out of that, when American government is issuing bond, who can buy the bonds? It's a global world. Free movement of capital. The largest buyer of American government bond right now is Japan. 1 point, I hope, 1.8 trillion US dollar. Then China, 1.01 trillion American dollar. Then Philippines, even the RBI, Reserve Bank of India, is also one of the holder or buyer of American government bond. So they are basically called outsiders, means other than Americans. And Americans also, they are individuals as well as institutions, they are buying their own government bond. This is massive. पर अमेरिकन राइट नाउ एक अमेरिकन के ऊपर पता भी कितना लोन है 1,04,000 अमेरिकन डॉलर 1,04,000 अमेरिकन डॉलर in terms of rupee it will come around 90 lakh per American on an average is indebted 90 lakh rupees हर एक अमेरिकन पे 90 लाख रुपए का कर्ज है 1,04,000 अमेरिकन डॉलर multiplied by 85 rupees. Okay. Now the problem is if the debt outstanding is very high, what about the burden of interest? What about the burden of interest? Interest is also said to be debt service charge. Debt service charge very high. Per day, American government has to pay interest worth 2 billion US dollar. एक दिन का इंटरेस्ट का इनका बर्डन है 2 बिलियन अमेरिकन डॉलर. Don't you think it's a very high? 2 billion US dollar. Very, very high. America seems to be falling into debt trap. Debt trap is a situation where to return one loan, you will have to take another loan. Another loan. The burden of interest of American government, it has now exceeded their entire defense budget. Entire defense budget. Their defense budget is massive. America has military bases in almost 80 countries. Massive military budget. Last year, what was the exact figure? I don't know. Last to last year, it was 700 billion US dollar. That was the total budget. So 365 into 2. Definitely it is more than 700 billion dollar. Okay. So per day, $2 billion. So for the whole year, it is definitely more than 700 billion US dollar. Moreover, if the Americans are trying to do the rectification to increase its domestic production, instead of relying on imports, moving from war goods to peace goods, is it possible for them? If they want to promote the concept of Make in USA, is it possible for them? No, because their economy has turned into high-cost economy. High-cost economy. American government does not have money for the maintenance of their infrastructure. Not possible. Everything is very costly because they have made their own currency very powerful. So when Trump is going to take over the charge, he will have to start from a very, very difficult situation because America is facing deep crisis. Yes, okay. Like Aryan has said, like Trump's statement, make America great again. That's very good. See, what are the current challenges Americans are facing? What are the current challenges? Because accordingly, Americans are going to make the policies. And when Americans are making changes in its own policy, it will have its impact everywhere, including India, where top to bottom. And our domestic policies, they will have to be adjusted accordingly. Okay, now what are the challenges Americans are facing? Their burden of debt is very high and it is increasing. It is increasing. The only one thing they do, they keep on borrowing and meeting their expenditure. In the last 60 years, since 1960 till today, 78 times they have increased this limit. यही काम कर रहे हैं, उधार ले रहे हैं और अपना खर्चा चला रहे हैं. They cannot promote their manufacturing base. When I say manufacturing, other than war goods, because they have turned into a high-cost economy. Moreover, two Asian countries, they are always posing threat for them, China and India. Earlier, threat was from China, but now India seems to be the biggest threat for American economy. Yes, it is possible that Indian economy may surpass American economy by 2047, because Indian growth theory is a multidimensional. India just started exporting war goods. Can you believe that? India used to be the largest importer of war goods, but in the last 2 or 3 years, India has become one of the exporters of war goods. Last year, India's total export of defense goods, it was 15,000 crore. 15,000 crore जो है क्रॉस कर गया. Indian products, they are very cheap as compared to American war goods. And because of that, people don't trust the quality. कभी तो क्या होता है ना कि चीजें जब बहुत सस्ती होती है ना, तो लोग भरोसा नहीं करते हैं. नहीं, एक कोचिंग जो है 2 लाख रुपए आपसे फीस लेता है और आपका संभावना आइस आपको 2,000 में पढ़ाता है, तो आप यू विल फील कि यहां लगता है कुछ होता नहीं होगा, इट्स वेरी चीप. ओके, सेम विद संभावन. यस अभिषेक, यू आर करेक्ट. You are here, you are correct, not 100%. Same thing. But these people leading the country, Gujarati people, they know how to do the business. India produced Tejas. You know Tejas? Very good quality. No one was ready to buy. But एक दिन क्या हुआ कि हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने तेजस में बैठा और बेंगलुरु शहर के ऊपर आधे घंटे तक चक्कर लगाया. ठीक है. And next day, demand for Tejas came from 11 countries. And the countries are in queue. BrahMos, और भी बहुत कुछ है जिसका एक्सपोर्ट हो रहा है. Now the whole world has started trusting on the war goods of India, because Indian quality, that is in question, not the price. Not the price. And now once people believe that, the quality of Indian war goods also, they are at par with American war goods, तो definitely American के लिए अच्छा या बुरा है ये बताओ. It's a good for American or bad for American? It's a very bad, very, very bad for the American economy. They will crush forever, I hope. Not only that, their IT sector is totally dominated by Indians. Yes, Lekha, you are correct. Indians are doing very well. हमारे जो है प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने सच ए पावरफुल इकोनॉमी वी हैव गॉट कि हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने एक फोटो शूट करवा लिया लक्षद्वीप पे. कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ फोटो खींच करके पोस्ट कर दिया और एक कंट्री की इकोनॉमी बर्बाद हो गई. इकोनॉमी बर्बाद हो गई. ठीक है. तो नाउ इंडिया पूरे फॉर्म में आ चुका है. मल्टी डायमेंशनल. टैलेंट वॉज नेवर द प्रॉब्लम. प्रॉब्लम वॉज द कल्चर. And this culture is basically given by globalization, do or die situation. 33 years of economic reform, nothing for a country. But in the last 33 years, see our progress. See our progress. India used to be a completely different India prior to 91. I gave you name of a Hindi film. क्या देखा उसको? ढूंढा? जरूर देखना उसको. You will be very, very proud about the recent India. Recent India. एक डॉक्टर की मौत. ठीक है, बिल्कुल. मुस्कान ने देखा है? मुस्कान, ठीक है. What about your opinion? That movie was a true reflector of India prior to 91. I feel after watching that movie, you should be proud of our country. कि we have progressed a lot and our progress is going to be very, very fast in the coming days as well. Okay, now coming to this. Okay, now come to the current. Trump Sahab. Trump Sahab won the election, but he will take charge on hope 20th of January or 25th. 25th. Trump Sahab ने देखो क्या कहा है. Trump Sahab said कि fixing this debt ceiling is not bad. ये जो debt ceiling जो fix हुआ है ना, is not bad. But he is requesting the present government कि by the time I come to the power, this debt ceiling should be removed. This is the condition. He is requesting the present government, Biden government, that by the time he takes over the charge, this debt ceiling should be removed. I hope you are getting this picture, yes or no? This debt ceiling should be removed by the time he is taking over the charge. What Trump is saying basically, Trump knows that America, again, for that, America needs big money. From where it will come? Definitely it will have to go for, again, the massive borrowing. Massive borrowing. And if the limit is fixed, the freedom of Trump will be lost. Because always, ball will be in the court of the Senate members. He wants the debt ceiling to be removed completely so that American presidents, they have unlimited borrowing power. तो करंट में थोड़ा सा पढ़ोगे तो आई रिपीट द सेंटेंस अगेन, करंट इज नथिंग. इन द नेम ऑफ करंट इज बेसिकली एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द पास्ट, आउटकम ऑफ द पास्ट एंड एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द करंट concept. If you don't have the concept, you cannot understand the current. Why Trump has given this statement that debt ceiling should be removed? Because he knows that he will start from a very, very difficult situation. And to make America again, the real America, American government needs huge money. And the only source is borrowing. And if the limit is fixed, already limit is crossed, I hope ki. Limit is 31.4 and actual outstanding loan is 36 trillion. Already they have violated this limit. Okay. So it means Trump will have to always rely on the Senate members so that they can pass the bill and debt limit can be increased. So these are the situation. That's why the richest person can US choose to, this is what is done by US. यही काम तो गौरव यूएस करती है. Borrowing from the central bank, only 20% of the total outstanding debt they are given by outsiders like China, Japan. Rest what Americans are doing? Printing the notes and distributing among the people, giving loan to the poor country, giving aid to the big institutions of the world. Nothing else they have done. Moreover, problems are there. People are talking about de-dollarization. If de-dollarization pick up the pace, America will be gone. So under tremendous pressure, Mr. Trump ने क्या statement दिया? कि those countries who are talking about de-dollarization, Americans will impose sanctions on them before taking over the charge. American will go for high tariff on the Chinese goods. तो एक कहावत है ना, बौखला गया है, करे तो क्या करे, चारों तरफ से घिरता जा रहा है, on internal as well as external front. I hope that this point is clear, yes or no?